Hey, what's up guys, Andy here, and today we're reviewing over Boruto episode 128 titled Urashiki's Target. Now, this was probably one of the better episodes of Boruto in my opinion. We got a lot of stuff happening here. Sasuke and Boruto are currently in the past. Probably Urashiki as well. The whole goal here, I feel like, I don't know personally, the episode didn't explain this 100%, but I think Urashiki's going back in time to fight Naruto when he was younger to get the Tailed Beast property. Maybe even farther than that. I mean, he might go back to when Naruto was a baby or something like this. He said it wasn't fully complete, and I think what he was wanting to do here is go back to when Naruto was a baby, like really small, that way it'd be the easiest to get. But they didn't get to complete it, so we'll talk about all that and more in the episode, but holy shit, what a good episode. We started things off a little bit weird and kind of a little slower, but it picked up and picked up and picked up. What a good episode. I 100% loved this episode. With that being said, though, we've got a lot to talk about, so we're going to get right into this review. Before that, though, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if y'all do enjoy the video. I really enjoy making these, so it'd help out if you could help me out. And check the links in the description for my affiliated channels, my Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. But with that being said, let's jump right into it.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
So we start the episode off with Mirai fighting someone, and we don't really know who it is until it comes to find out it's Urashiki, and he steals her chakra and finds her head earpiece. And that's when he kind of plots a plan. We cut away from that, and we get into the intro and title card here, which this intro is starting to make so much more sense. We cut into this, it's Urashiki's target, and, you know, security has been completely beefed up, and we cut into Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Naruto talking about, you know, why do we need this much, you know, security around, and they're kind of just explaining it, and we find out Sasuke's not at top form right now since his chakra was stolen. We cut over to find out that Mirai has went missing, and we seen him with her genjutsu on his little hook, so that kind of plays up into something here in a minute, which I caught on to pretty quick, but it was still really cool the way it was executed. We cut into this scene to where Boruto rushes in, and he's like, you're sending all the other genin out to search for Urashiki, and I can't go, and he's like, you know, just listen to me. And Boruto's like, I wish I could see you when you were younger, because everybody says, you know, like, you were always rambunctious and outgoing. But that's when Sasuke takes it upon himself and backs up Boruto here. He says, me and him will form a two-man team, we'll stay in the village, if shit goes down, we'll deal with it. Then we got this again, and if you all recall, when we first seen this, I said this was going to play a big part, and boy does it. The Leaf Archaeological Research Institute, if I can talk, is studying it right now. We then cut over to Boruto kind of getting shamed a little bit. Everybody's walking by, and, you know, they're like, oh, have fun, be safe, you know, take care of the village, you know, you're always in the limelight, and we never have a chance to shine, now it's our turn, so it was pretty funny. But we find out the plan here. They've got Urashiki cornered, and everybody is waiting to jump him at a ravine. And at this point, I was thinking, there's no way Urashiki's that dumb. No way. And we find out he's not. And that's when Sasuke's like, I find something off about this. And he tells him, he's like, do you know Mirai's special jutsu? It's genjutsu. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I think he's going after Naruto. So we find out that, yeah, this was Mirai. He had used Mirai's genjutsu to put on herself, and it was an illusion of him the whole time, and they were about to get him, and Shikadai stopped them from attacking her right at the last second. Shikadai is, like, main character confirmed. But we cut over here, and we see him hovering over the Hokage's office, and he goes, I'll now take my sweet time stealing the Nine Tails chakra. Sasuke and Boruto are running to the Hokage's office, and Boruto has like a come to terms with a moment. He's like, he must know Dad still is a capable, has capable shinobi around him, so why would he just outright attack? That doesn't make sense. And it doesn't. Because Boruto figures out that he is heading for the Archaeological Research Institute, god damn it, and this device they found can only be opened by the Otsutsuki. So he opens it. This thing's name is Karasuki, and from what we find out, it can go back in time. And he activates it, and it's explaining to him how it works, and he's like, God, turtles are so slow, but, it kind of has to with this big of a power. And we find out that, Boruto and Sasuke made it just in time, and they all jump into this portal. And they get transported to, like, a time parallel rift something. I don't know. Like, they all get transported into this world, and he's like, oh, you followed me? Don't you know that persistent men are hated? And they start clashing a little bit here. And that's when, it was kind of obvious that Sasuke didn't have his full chakra, because he really wasn't putting too much of a fight. And Sasuke asked him, he goes, what do you have up your sleeve? And he's like, you'll soon find out. It won't be long. And so Boruto gets hit and is about to fall off, and Sasuke uses the Rinnegan to swap them, so then Urashiki falls. And in his place, and they all kind of just, like, get transported. And this was so cool. I loved this scene. It was so beautiful, too, by the way. And we cut over to them falling out of the sky. And they find out, they are in the Leaf Village, and Boruto's like, oh, I was getting worried for nothing. But that's when Sasuke notices something. What is it he noticed? There's a statue, a head missing. They're in the Leaf Village of the past. And I don't know how far back they go, but I know Naruto has to be a kid in this. I think he was wanting to go back when Naruto was a baby, maybe even farther, but he's not. And that was the end of the episode. This episode had a little bit of everything, and I know I don't sound super enthusiastic, guys, but I loved it. I'm just super tired, but this was amazing. I can't stress to you how good this was. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I want to know what you all thought of the episode. If you've seen it, awesome. If you haven't, what is your all's perception on there being time travel in Boruto? I personally think it's awesome because we're going to see Boruto and Naruto interact like in the intro. I thought that was just some bullshit they were just pulling for theatrical effect, but that could happen. I don't know how long this arc's going to be, but I'm hyped. I'm super hyped. I can't wait till next week. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.